We're officially in Cozumel. Oh, we got Radiance of the Seas next to us today, and we're on Brilliance. So 2 Radiance class ships are here in Cozumel today. Now, we're on our way to a 3-reef snorkel. If I remember this correctly, El Cielo, Columbia Reef, and something with a P. I think that's what's going on. We're gonna find out, so let's go. Looks like there are no carnival ships here today. Unless they're gonna come later, I don't know. Say goodbye to our ships in the background. All right, that was fun. Towards the end, man, like my stomach started hurting out. I was feeling a little bit nauseous. Like, on to the next spot. While everyone's out there, I'm back here. I skipped the last one because I got seasick on the first one and the second one. I think I puked like 7 times, but now I'm just gonna chill, man. Let them have their fun and ride this one out. See, the ships are not far behind me there. We'll be back there soon. And that wraps up that, man. Ooh-wee, I think I puked probably like 10 times, maybe more. Oh my gosh. Actually, I know more, because on the boat there, man, I puked like 5 times. I am feeling a little bit better, but I think we're just gonna go back on the ship. I might go lay down for a little bit. My throat is hurting from all that puking. My stomach was hurting, but it's feeling better now that I got some of that out. We were gonna hang out here at the port, but I don't think that's gonna happen now. We're out here eating on the windjammer in the back. I'm feeling a lot better now. My throat's not hurting as much. Had a little food. It's nice to get something in my stomach. Definitely my stomach's not hurting anymore. But we're gonna get back down to the room. We're gonna shower, change. We have reservations for chops later, so I didn't want to eat too much, but I did eat more than I expected. But we don't eat for another like 5 hours, so I think I'll be good. Let this food digest and just relax and chill. Just try to recover, get some of my energy back. We made a pit stop in the Sweet Lounge. Got some fruits and cookies, and of course this thing's always free for you. She's eating coconut cookies and she says this one's not bad. Okay. Now, I don't know if she just had a bad one the first time, or if they're just giving out better Coconut Ranger cookies in the Sweet Lounge. Which one? Not that hard. This guy. Now, oatmeal raisin cookie. Unless I'm blind, I don't think I've ever seen oatmeal raisin cookies on a cruise ship. Have you?
I don't know. I think we saw. Not at this one.
Let me know, guys. Have you guys seen oatmeal raisin cookies on cruises? I have not seen them. This is my first time in the center of the atrium. Look at what you see off of your balcony. People coming back from their excursions. You can hear them screaming. But check this out. So on my way down, I actually finally saw the loyalty ambassador. That person was MIA like the last couple of days, but look what I got. Look what I got. I actually got my platinum pin. Now, if many of you know, they don't give these out anymore. They used to. On your next sailing, you would get one with the letter, etc., etc. But yeah, she gave me and my wife, we got our platinum, our platinum pins. And I told her, because of course she looked up my information up, I told her like, hey, I'm gonna be hitting emerald after end of this cruise. So she went ahead and gave me my emerald pin. Again, they don't give these out anymore. And she also told me, because I'll be reaching diamond in March, that diamond is kind of like a flag. They're not giving away the diamond pins anymore, like this style. They're gonna be a flag, so I'm excited for that one. And these people look like they're having some fun. But for the meantime, we're gonna just hang out, chill, and we're gonna get ready for dinner at Chops at 6 o'clock. But before that, we're gonna go to the Suite Lounge, and I'll show you what's on the menu for tonight in the main dining. And then later, we might go watch the Juggler, and who knows whatever else is gonna happen tonight. But tomorrow, we're in Grand Cayman. And off goes Radiance of the Seas. All dressed and off to the Suite Lounge. Look at her. Back in the Suite Lounge, guys. See, they got the meat plates looking good. And they have lamb kebabs, vegetable quiche, and Mexican grilled shrimp. Here we are supposed to eat at Chops in 20 minutes, and look at her.
I'm cold.
What does this have to do with it?
Some food.
Yeah, right. On our way to Chops. Let's go. All right, I got the rack of lamb and the petite filet here at Chops. If you watch the videos from Mariner, you already know how I feel about this. In the Suite Lounge, I'm about to, I stocked up on some chocolate covered strawberries before I get out of here. I'm also getting my last drink before we head back up to the room. But let's talk about Chops. Chops, as far as the meat's pretty much the same like before. I will say this about the mac and cheese. The mac and cheese, there's a lot that's left to be desired about that. The asparagus, not bad. I like it more snappy and crunchy. It was a little soft, but I still like it either way. No complaints here about that. But the filet and the lamb, good. I will say the lamb was a little bit better on Mariner when we were eating there. But nevertheless, I think I prefer Chops over Giovanni's, or possibly, no, Jamie's. That's a tie, because Jamie's is interesting. But here's one thing that I have heard. I've heard that people say that the filet in Giovanni's is better than Chops. I got the petite filet, so I did not go ounce for ounce, but I will say I did like the filet in Giovanni's over Chops. So from what people say, that is true. Last minute to the juggling show. We made it to the juggling show. Here we go.
The money by switching my car insurance to Geico. Well, thanks for coming out to my show. I want to thank our cruise director for that nice introduction.
Well, made it back to the room after the juggling show. It was pretty good. I will say, the one that I did on Mariner, if you watched the video, this was from the Halloween sailing when I was on Mariner. That juggling act, I want to say, in my opinion, is better. Not to say that the other guy sucks, but it was just more entertaining. He got the crowd more involved, things like that. But nevertheless, like, they're both good jugglers. But as far as the actual show and the way his show is put together, I like the one on Mariner better. But that's gonna wrap up today. Tomorrow we're in Grand Cayman, so I'm back here in the suite, and I will tell you, I don't. Now that I'm really enjoying this Grand Suite, I find myself not really doing a whole lot else on other parts of the ship. You know, of course, we've been hitting the happy hour in the suite lounge. Lovely. And of course, enjoying specialty dining and all the other stuff. But, you know, this ship's totally different. It's not like a lot of the other ships that have the promenade, because it's just a cool place. But the atrium is just weird because it's on that main level, I think 4, and then it spans up. So, you know, it depends on where you are. You can just kind of take a peek down, but you're not in the action like you would be if you were on like deck 5 or 4. So it's a bit weird because the promenade you can just walk through, but on this one you're just like passing by on the way to an elevator or something like that. But you know, still having fun. I'm really enjoying this room and all of the amenities. Of course, one thing with Grand Cayman, it's a tender port if you didn't know that, and being a guest in the Grand Suite or above, we get priority. So we don't even have to wait. We don't have to wake up early, get those tickets from the main dining and blah, blah, blah. Like, we have priority tendering, and it's great, and we're going to enjoy it. So I'll see you guys in the next one.